Alright, we have another cursed challenge from the challenge master himself, Murphy's Law. Modad H MVP. We're going to say that H stands for Horrible RNG MVP. Barry Numeric Weekly. This is the classic one. This is the... Still to this date, I still think, all things considered, that very first one he submitted that was this combo, I think is the most cursed one I've ever seen. Technically, I lost that Tethys one, but I think because the ×5 30 damage crit builder somewhat likely scenario comes up, had I gone that route, which, by the way, in hindsight, from now on, I'm always picking Crypt Builder over Flash Freeze when I don't have, for sure, a scaling option, because Crypt Builder is a scaling option if you can put enough spell damage on it and combo it with spell weakness. So that's the one thing I learned from that seed. But, all things considered, I think because that combo exists, and it's likely enough that a person could end up with that route, I still think the original one they submitted, because it was just such a nightmare. It was literally the only scaling you're offered was Thornlord and Titan Sentries. So we'll see if this one can top that one. Theoretically, if it's like the same run but no Titan Sentries, it would be even worse, right? Alright, we got the Pusher, the Scourge Fell. Probably the most annoying / difficult first two bosses, but at least Temperance not too bad. Though if we don't have any scaling, he could be bad. Normally not bad, but if you have no scaling, you'll be sapped down to nothing. Okay, we got Sting, Titan's Grat. These are not great starters. Titan's Grat is okay. But, yeah, Custodian, just a mostly useless card. Which is weird, right? On paper it should be good, but it just isn't. And Sting is just meh. Meh. It'd be okay if we, got actual incant units, which I'm sure we won't. We got Thornlord, though. I'm pretty certain I want to take that, just so I have some option at scaling. And I just generally find it better. I still am just not convinced on Predator. Here's the thing about Predator, though. Maybe, if I can get a tank, Guard of the Unnamed, which would have incant synergy, I could go full Predator. That's 3 strikes. Still probably not enough, but if I can get some damage on these Titan's Grat, maybe get some other spells, then thin the deck out enough, I can spam Root Seeds on him, eventually get his attack up. I mean, think about it this way, though. With just Root Seeds and full Predator, we'd have to get our strikes up to, what, around 200 damage? So I'd literally have to play 100 of these. I'd have to play 100 Root Seeds to get there. That's unlikely. That's pretty unlikely. But Thornlord, I could at least make a good tank. I'll have a big hit. I'll have Stings in the opener, full hand second turn. It's justifiable, especially, when these cursed seeds come about. And this is, I think in general sense, in this combo, I just picked Thornlord anyway, right? Because likely you'd find an incant unit. We know we're probably not finding one, but this is just really good with incant. Even if it's not on the floor, just those initial stings really help with incant. But, in the context of a curse seed, it also makes sense because while it's not that exciting of a unit to put on your floor, when no better options are there, it will do, right? It is usually better than, say, a Cold Kalia, or, even a Hollow with no restores. You know, Wildenton beats all of those. So we'll go Thornlord, I think. Okay, Light's Gift into Temperament. I like that. I like it in general. Forgotten Name is also okay. It's not that great. I wish that there was no limit. It's weird to me, like out of all the cards in the game or the artifacts in the game that do things like this, this is like the only one that really has a cap. This and Shadowbox, which is weird because like to me, like double incant, no cap there. You can just keep double incanting as many times. It's not like, oh, just the first 3 spells are double incanted. But Forgotten Name, I'm easily 1 magic power. They seem to want to have to cap it. It's like, come on, just if I play 6 cards in a turn, it's not going to break the game that I get 2 magic power, you know? Really wish that was fixed, but it'll never get fixed. They've pretty much... They're working on a new game, it seems, which is too bad. I feel like there's a lot of life they could just keep going on in this game. I mean, look at things like Slay the Spire and Terraria. Like, they could have made this one of them, but whatever. It's up to them. That's neither here nor there. Let's take the Light's Gift, because that is going to make... You know, I don't have any heals. It's going to preserve my health for these Relentless rounds. And it's going to be really good into Shade Wings, especially if I don't end up with AoE. Which is unlikely, but could happen. Just going to be good in general. Oh, fuck. Okay, I need to... God damn it. I did not mean to do that. Oh, I hope that doesn't just fuck me over. I'm not taking that. I just 100% meant to take that Boons. And then I don't know why I just clicked. I need to focus. I'm like getting caught on a tangent here. Okay. Definitely going to do a unit draft. Let's do that. Man. This would have been absolutely free money. I just threw 100 gold away for no fucking reason. Well, anyway, here's Wonderwall. Let's go 1, 2, 3. That'll kill that, so we'll do that. Let's go ahead and just go like this. There we go. Do want to get that. So we finally got a collector. It tried to fuck me, but it couldn't do it this time. It couldn't do it. We'll take 5 here. Nothing I can really do against that. Oh, it's gonna be so sad that I don't have this gold to reroll with. Man, that could be like the difference maker. Alright, let's just try to recover. Like I said, you can never play perfect, but you can definitely not make as dumb a mistake. That is just one of the... Fuck me, dude. I'm not gonna be able to let that one go. Okay, we got Sharpen, which is, you know, maybe more usable than I give it credit for. I will say, I checked back, I forget who said it, but it was a user named Orion's Friend that had posted that other seed where I did the Infinite on, they were able to do it with basically just, I believe, Sharpens as their scaling. You know, it's bad, but it's 4. Spikes might be relevant. Glimmer is good. Vine Grasp against Talus the Pusher, maybe. I mean, Sharpen is scaling. It's just bad scaling. Very bad scaling. But it is scaling nonetheless. Man. Sucks if this is like Titan Century and I would have had to re-roll to get Endless or something, and then I just can't get it. Ugh, it's so depressing. Why don't I just fucking click the boons? Oh man, I wish there was like a confirmation when you click that thing. It's like, are you ready? Are you sure? I can't let it go. It's gonna be on my mind. It's gonna like, okay, I just gotta let it go. Cognitive behavioral therapy. You gotta be mindful of it and let it go. Okay, this is a little bit of therapy we're gonna give ourselves. It happened. If I focus on it, I can't focus on the rest. So let's see. I can see reasons for all of these, honestly. Like Vine Grasp is particularly a tech against Talus the Pusher. So, I don't know. I feel like I can take Pusher on without the need of that. So that one's out. Glimmer is Heal, which I don't have. It's AoE, which I don't have. So that one's on the table. Sharpen is bad, but it's technically early game AoE, late game not AoE. Actually, it's not even AoE because of Light's Gift. So, even less enticing to me is Sharpen. I feel like if... I just don't... I feel like with Root Seeds, I just don't see how a Sharpen is going to be good for me. I think a Glimmer has potential to do stuff. Well, Mollusk Mage. If we have to end up a Cilophyte again, it's an option. I'm not opposed to Mollusk Mage. The other two, Crystallis is just generally okay. I don't really like Ice Tornado like at all. Crystallis just falls off so much in the late game. I already got a better... I would say Titan's Grat is better than Crystallis as far as late game is concerned. This thing can actually scale up to hit pretty heavily. Combined with a Mollusk Mage, it'll actually be doing Crypt Builder level damage. Let's do the Mollusk Mage. Okay. Well, there's our Cilophyte. Here's a problem. Like, I'm probably going Stygian. I'm tempted just to take the Husk. My thought is I got 2 Stygian banners. The only way this play fails me is if it's like Cold Kalia and Guard of the Unnamed as both the options at both of these, which is very unlikely, I feel like, even in this cursed scenario, but it could happen. I may just have to live with that loss if that happens, because my thought is I can find Cilophyte likely to come up here. Even in a, if this was a fresh run, I'd be thinking along the lines of like, I'm probably, hopefully going to get an incant unit here, Siren or something. If not, Cilophyte is the other option for win conditions. So it's like, I could just lock in this now, but it doesn't really work. The problem with it is it doesn't work on its own. Let's say I just get offered double sweeper at each of these. Then I wouldn't really have a tank to put in front of Cilophyte, unless I go bottom floor, I guess. I guess bottom floor does work. This Scourge fell as well, right? So bottom floor might be enticing. Just trying to think, because I want something with Mollusk Mage infusion up top. Hell, maybe a self-infused Mollusk Mage, I don't know. If I can give it enough survivability. Up top or mid, either one. And... I mean, I guess I can go Cilophyte Thorn Hollow bottom. Or Thorn Lord bottom. And just lock in Cilophyte now. I guess it really depends on what the plan here is. Like, Cilophyte bottom, Thornlord bottom. I can get my stings in immediately, get a little bit of in-camp synergy there. If I do get a quick on Cilophyte, I could eventually, if I can get some damage on her, counteract some of these Seraph the Temperate stuff. I suppose Cilophyte is maybe the better call here. Could also just take Husk. I mean, it has better stats, and if I find another Cilophyte, I could just put the Cilophyte into Husk and do the same thing. Though I do kind of feel like a self-infused Cilophyte's probably better than that. Yeah, let's go with the Cilophyte. I feel like self-infused Cilophyte, that's a lot of spell weakness. Let's do it. And we're going to go left here. Yeah, it's the only thing that really makes sense, I think. Shitstone. Well, I like the Runestone. What do we got here? -1, -2. Well, Sharpen would have been okay with the -2. Okay, it is the double sweeper here. Well, I guess one upside, if you want to call it that, of not taking the boons is I could be a little liberal here with just doing my essence now. Because I'm trying to think, is there any reason I would ever not want to just self-infuse the Cilophyte? It's basically like adding it multi-strike. It is, in more or less, it is just giving it multi-strike. In the context of the spell weakness. I think it's fine to do. And I'll just add, I don't want to add space to it with the Shitstone. This is one, though, where if I had that extra 100 gold, it would have been so nice to just reroll for like a quicker multi here. But you know what? This is fine. This is fine. We'll just tell ourselves that so we can sleep at night. I'm going to do this, and then hopefully we can just get something to put on this Mollusk Mage top. But you know what? In the event that I have to self-infuse it, giving it 25 health for now wouldn't be the worst thing. It's only 25 gold to do that. Could also just give it a large stone. Then it really has some survivability. I mean, self-infused Mollusk Mage with double but weakness Cilophyte, it seems pretty good. I mean, we're not going to need that much space up there. One thing is I do need to draw it in time, but if I can thin the deck out enough, that kind of works. I would probably want to hold out for a Runestone on it. I guess I am going to do this. When is our first Hellvent? So, I can Hellvent the Mollusk Mage. Unfortunately, it's another one of these maps where no temples here. So I could live with just having 2 of the Mollusk Mages, though. And then here, I could Hellvent it. I could infuse it and Hellvent it. Then I still have 2. So I'm twice as likely to get it early, and eventually I have plus 40 spell damage up top. That works for me. Anything worth putting a -2 on? Not really. Alright, well, we're good for now. I don't think I want spikes. I would like to get the gold, honestly, because I'm probably going to this Merchant of Steel. So, can I beat it with the knowledge that I'm probably losing... am I even losing Cilophyte? I've got 20 health. We should be able to do this. And armor and can't. We should be fine. It's a wee bit of damage, but whatever. Okay, we really got to kill this guy. Alright. You go there. That kills that. You can see Ember being needed for this deck. I don't want to Ember Drain myself. Okay, we got 4 spell weakness. Do we want to wait for the 10, 16, 25? None of these will do 25, so we're probably better off just hitting this here. And then we can, do I want to Ember Drain? Got a lot of stings coming up, we might as well. You'll just kill him with the stats anyway. I only got 1 spell, but whatever. Ember versus Draw is always a tricky one in this type of combo. I think we just want more spells, like... Man, I am worried about the survivability and temperament of this, especially if I don't get quick on it. Even if I get quick, those sharded up Shade Wings aren't going to die with my gigantic lack of scaling. I think I just take another Glimmer. If I can get some spell damage on these suckers, I may even just want to go left. Like, I most likely don't want a Stygian unit at this point, because the plan is to just self-infuse the smallest mage. And eventually get 40 magic power up top. Now, it would be nice, though, to hit a Merchant of Steel. It'd be really nice to get some damage on the Glimmers, though. Not because I need it up top, but because I might need it bottom against these Shade Wings. But in all honesty, 10's not going to be enough, so we're just really relying on getting plus damage at the temples anyway. So I think we go right. Either way, it's Glimmer. Oh, don't even need to self-infuse now. Nice. It's a Crypt Builder, though. That's a Crypt Builder, though. I feel like the Grats are gonna be good enough. Whereas I can just take the Mollusk Mage, and then I got a Hellvent free to do what I want with it, you know? Man, Crypt Builder is pretty nice, but I don't have a good way to play it. I have the 2 Grats that might be able to play it out, but even then it basically means I would be proccing the spell weakness anyway with the Grat. I hope this isn't a case of I don't learn my lesson, but I do kind of think I want to skip the Crypt Builder here and take the Mollusk Mage. I think in the immediate it helps me more as well, plus now I can Hellvent. Hopefully some sort of spell that gets buffed up here. Endless. That could work on Cilophyte. You know, I don't need Thornlord to live. The problem is, without Quick, I don't know how much that works. Damn, no spell damage. It's going to be one of those, isn't it? Well, there's Cilophytes galore in this run, apparently. Man, I don't know about these. You know, there is a scenario that has a 75% chance of working, where I put Endless and Cilophyte, put her in the front, and if I can snag a Predator at either the next or the final upgrade, then she'll be quick. Even with the Endless, I put her in the front line, but ahead of Thornlord. As long as Thornlord doesn't die, or it would be Predator Thornlord. They'll have less health than normal because they'll have to take a point of Predator, but, you know, you can take a second point of Thornlord, get a decent amount of health. Every now and then I can Glimmer, hopefully an upgraded Glimmer, to heal him back a bit. And then I keep spamming the Cilophyte down. It'll be quick, so it'll get its action off, it'll get its strike off. Well, it won't get its strike off against Temperate. Unfortunately, I'm going to need... Well, if I Root Seeds it enough, it'll be fine. You know, 3 sap is what it'll come in with. And that's workable. You know, I only have to basically put 3 Root Seeds on it. Either way, I'm not taking these units. Just thinking out loud. So, putting Endless on it now. The only other thing I guess I would want would be quick. Maybe multi. Probably not multi, but... I just don't know how I survive otherwise, other than like a holdover Pierce Glimmer. Holdover Pierce Glimmer also almost doesn't even do it. But if I don't find Predator ever, then that Endless is largely useless. For the final 2 fights. I mean, it'll be pretty useful for every other fight. So, we could take it now. It gives us an option that works 75% of the time. 25% of the time it doesn't. But 25% of the time if it doesn't, hopefully I can just find other stuff between now and then that works for me. Like, we know Gifts of the Guard would work. Somewhat. I mean... We're probably not able to do the infinite like we did the other time, but it could just keep... We can use it to keep adding damage to stuff, and if we do something like... You never know, like There's weird scenarios that could come up where I can get some sort of a spell generation thing, like Preserve Thorns, Consume Remove, Endless Tome on the Thornlord Predator, or Thornlord Wildenton. You know, then I can Gifts and just keep spamming stuff out over and over and over again. Or I could still find, like, the rare event, maybe find a Wormkin Etchings or something. Although I don't know if they add Wormkin to that event. I honestly can't ever remember. The Tome event. I don't think you can find it there. Well, anyway, do I just do the Endless? I think I do. I think this makes enough sense to do. Do I just put health here? Because these glimmers up here will for sure be able to re-heal them. You know? Like, I may not really need the incant. 25 health might just be nice to settle on here. It's not like I can hit a Merchant of Steel before this Hellvent. Well, or this Hellvent. But this Hellvent's not the one I'm going to put on the Mollusk Mage now. So I could just hold out for a Runestone. I mean, honestly, a Runestone, would it be better, though? I have these 2 Glimmers. They're going to be doing 40 damage minimum, most likely more. We just put health on him, right? We don't need to get too greedy here. Alright, and do we do this on anything? Doesn't look like it. Intrinsic? I highly doubt it. Uh-oh. Well, here we go. Okay, I'll take that. I mean, that's... Preserve Thorns is looking more and more just like a good thing to have. Oh, I could just, Man, do I need to go to 50 now? Because I could Hellvent this thing. Actually, I could Hellvent the damn thing right now. I forgot about that. Okay, let's do it. I'm down for this. This is a little reckless, I'm going to not lie, but I think I like this. I think we should be fine here. The Endless on the Cilophyte should make this pretty powerful. Then 50 shards I don't think will be an issue here. Should have probably removed his Steward. Oh well. So we're going to do basically the plan that we've had. I think her in the front just makes sense if she's going to be Endless. Alright, you'll go there. Okay, well now it doesn't make sense, but whatever. Here, you can get blocked. Look at these stings, man. Oh, I love it. Well, we've got some spell weakness going here. Do that. Guess we can do this. So I want this to be able to fit all the way up, right? I don't really need to do this, but I don't have much else to do. I guess that technically gave me an extra hit because of the incant. We should wait on that. Alright, 125. Boom. There we are, baby. Siren's Song could be good as a day's top. The rest of these probably aren't really worth adding. The only one I'm considering is Cycle of Life, maybe. But probably not. Siren's Song is decent. I just don't know that it's doing a lot for me. Up until then, it's basically a dead weight up until Divinity. But heuristically, here's another one of those heuristic ones, kind of like, it's not quite on the level of like an Ensnare. Like I wouldn't say this is one that's always worth adding, but it is one that just has general use, right? Even in a spell damage, spell weakness deck. You know, beyond the dazing of Divinity, there might just become situations where I want to use this. I don't know, though. I don't know. I feel like if I add it now, it hurts all of my current game, but does that matter? I feel like I'm pretty strong in the current game. You know, the mid-game's hopefully going to be easy. Stealth boss might be an issue, but probably not, honestly. I mean, I have the Endless here, which will pretty much take care of that on its own. I could see Skip here. Siren's Song. can also use it to just stack days on flying bosses. I do kind of feel like for Divinity it's nice to lock this in. Okay, these are most likely just not getting taken. Wilting Sapwood's an interesting one if I needed a lot of Ember. You know, endless Wilting Sapwood is a thing. But I think we skip here. And now a moment of truth, Ember or draw. With all these stings, I feel like I'm good on draw. But also, if I have so many stings in a hand, do I really need Ember? It's a catch-22, isn't it? At any rate, this will be endless, potentially needing to get played every turn, which will cost an Ember. I can see reasons that Ember or draw in those cases are useful, right? It's like, I don't need an extra Ember a turn, or I'll need an extra draw a turn. The nice thing about Root Seeds is you're more able to take Ember upgrade, because it almost represents a draw upgrade as well. It's like an extra Root Seeds that I can play, right? And I'm not necessarily hitting a lot of Merchant of Magics up. You know, maybe just the final two. This one's debatable. Like, this does have the Vortex, but my Steel, I don't really have anything at the Steel, right? So I could hit this one up. That's 3 of them. I'm just trying to think, like, cost reduction-wise. Vortexes would be nice, though. Like, we really do need to thin this deck out for it to be good. But, I mean, I'm getting a Vortex there. Man, the Vortexes are in rough spots on these 2 rings. It's like, I gotta give up a Hellvent and a Concealed Caverns for that one. And it's a Steel, which I don't need. Same here. Caverns, Horde, Magic. So that's two Vortexes I might just be straight up skipping. But at least the Vortex is paired with the Hellvent here. Hopefully we can get like a guild marker or something. I think I'm down for an Ember upgrade. I draw through this deck hella with these damn stings. And I might just need some Ember, especially if I can find like Ancient Synergy or something. Anything that might cost 2. Alright, we're going to Hellvent our buddy Mollusk Mage here. A lot of sweepers. Now I will say there's probably a line here where you just take both Sharpens. Take a Husk. Eventually you find the Shattered Shell if you've been patient enough not to fuse that with anything. Shell with that. Bunch of Root Seeds. Thin the deck out. Your light's gift up top means you're going to be fine on sustain, most likely. You can do the full Thornlord up there. And, you know, if thin the deck out enough, hit your Sharpens that would have been -2, hit your Root Seeds enough, that's probably enough to do it, right? But I think I like this route better. I think there's a higher power level with the route we've gone here. We'll find out, though. I wouldn't say I'm 100% confident that we've got this in the bag, necessarily. There's some moving parts that just aren't there yet. But we'll cross that bridge when we get there, I guess. So, do I want this gold? We got 15 there. That'll bring me to 80. I don't think I want the gold, honestly. I'll get 100, so I'll be at 260. That's enough to go either way here. Well, here it's definitely enough because I'm not buying anything. But even, you know, left, I think we're going to go left. I think I have to give up the Vortexes, unfortunately. Either way, I don't think I'm taking the gold. Okay, we're not going to take Strangler, No Way in Hell. So hopefully we can get Predator. We're now down to a 50-50 to get Predator, unfortunately. Extra damage. Boss is easy. This should be fine. We're endless. This endless, like I said, it's going to be... Even if I don't get Predator, it's at least just really powerful up until then. Put you there. Spam that shit. God, these stings are so powerful. They're not even getting a hit off, dog. I mean, hell, maybe I could do the Mollusk Mage down there, huh? Do some of that, some of that, some of that. Just do that so we don't have to deal with that. Let it die, refresh its health out. Just get rid of that. Alright. Got some cards here. 1, 2. Buckle my shoe. They didn't get spell weakness applied. That's an issue. Well, I do have 40 spell weakness on this floor. 70 won't kill that, though. If I put this down, we're doing 22. It's kind of an issue. 6. No, they're doing like 22. 28. I'd have to incant 5 times. 1, 2. Yeah, I can't incant 5 times, so we're just gonna have to wing it. Here we can do at least this. That'll make it able to die to a sting. Oh, that's not a sting. Tell you what, though, that'll do it. That'll do it right there. That's the power of that, even without spell weakness. I'm putting it on the girl here, just because I don't think I want to do that. A little bit close there, but we get it done. That's a good one where draw upgrade would have probably been better than Ember. I don't know. Maybe. It's tough to say. Okay, Quick Tome is not so bad, but do we want an ensnare? I don't know. Quick Tome obviously doesn't persist, though, if I lose Cilophyte. And again, I don't know that I can get her attack up enough. If I find a adaptive mutation, I could. It's not that likely. It's about a 20% chance from here on out. Double rare here, though. That's rare, shall we say. Very low chance that you get 2 rare packs here. Or 2 rare drafts here in this uncommon pack, to be more specific. But, you know, it's funny. There's both rares, but Ensnare is just a better card, right? In a general sense. You know, Spreading Spores is just complete ass. Wildwood Tome's good, but Ensnare is just a god tier card. But generally, I don't know for a spell weakness deck how much an Ensnare actually makes sense. It could be a nice permafrost target. Like, I don't have a great permafrost target other than maybe Siren's Song, but even that doesn't seem to make a whole lot of sense in the context of this deck. I think Ensnare is calling out to me. I don't know that Wildwood Tome does much for us. Like, I'm not getting that much damage on the Cilophyte. There's going to come a point pretty soon where that damage is largely irrelevant. If I could consume removing, maybe? Still there's this question mark of the Shade Wings. I guess another option is I could just Helvent another Mollusk Mage and eventually, I don't know. I guess I could Helvent a Cilophyte, put 2 of them on a floor. What is the plan there? Either way, I don't think Quick Tome makes any sense here. I could always find an old magic. If I could do that, maybe I can get the damage up enough. Like, Adaptive Mutation and old magic do give Cilophyte the potential to do enough damage to get these Shade Wings. I don't know, though. I think with the amount of sap we're dealing with, the plan is to just let her die, probably. And hopefully I can get Predator. If I don't think this is good enough, because Again, I just can't get her damage up. I think an ensnare at least allows me to stall here and there. These are skips. Yeah, I just don't see those being useful. So, I really have no reason. The only way going right, I think, wins here is if there's a Pyrostone housing in the middle. God, we sure have a lot of removals we need to make there. I really don't want the Frozen Lances, and I don't want these units, but I don't think we're going to have the luxury to do that. There's just too much value on the left sides of these next two rings. Like, Free Artifact, Cavern, Merchant of Magic. Yeah, there's just too much. Permafrost. Sigiled Seaweed against Scourge Fell could be pretty good, though I think I'm going to be killing them with sweepers anyway. Mark of an Exile could be good. I mean, either way, Sigiled Seaweed's pretty good, though. Let me think. It could silence overcharged tanks. Overcharged tanks. There's Armor Harvesters on Seraph. Wilt Wings. Still don't know that in the context of how much spell damage I'm putting out. I don't know that that's that much of an issue. Like, I think maybe Exile could allow me to backline with Cilophyte if need be. Like, if I don't end up with Predator and end up full Thornlord, I can see a world where backline Cilophyte works. And my god, I hope between 3 of these I can at least get some spell damage on my Glimmers. If I get spell damage on my Glimmers, I'm cooking. I'm cooking with gas there. Let's do that. It'll help me more in a general sense, I think, in the context of this run. I just don't have well, I have a pretty good one for Shit Frost. You know what? With Ensnare, that becomes Good Frost. Well, there's some damage. There's some damage. I mean, 11, it's okay. Well, wish I took the quick tome now, but can't really predict that's going to happen. I mean, you could predict that it's a possibility, but is the possibility that high? That I don't know. I'm going to go Root Seeds. I think if I end up... Either way, I want these free, but also if I get a Spell Chain, I could Spell Chain a Root Seeds. It might be okay. I think I want a Surge Stone, a Frozen Lance. It's okay. And I think I do want a Permafrost and Ensnare. Zero that or Siren Song. I think Ensnare makes more sense. That's obviously not good. Could have plus 10 on a Glimmer is fine. And if I get a Piercing, I'd put it on that. You know, the Glimmers are the ones I want to play off the top a lot of the time. To try to kill these Shadewings and such. Get another Root Seeds down. Okay, that wasn't that great of a Merchant of Magic. What do we got here? Conscription Notice, probably not. This could be a Steelworker every now and then, but yeah, I don't think we want that. Like, Sap Tap at least makes these Glimmers give us an extra draw, which makes Fell's Remorse a little bit better. I think Sap Tap. I should have removed. Fuck. Whatever. I mean, not whatever. It's a mistake. I should have definitely... if I'm going here, I'm not spending gold. I should have removed some units. I haven't even spent money on that yet. This is a pretty easy mark. Well, it might represent some fire damage, but we'll see. And not with what we got here. Okay, we're fine. We can kill all this shit bottom. Let's see. I think I backlined Cilophyte. Go here. Do that. Can do this. We could double up here. I mean, there's no harm in that, I think. Just get extra drawn. I already Ember Drained anyway, so... Okay. 1. Maybe that's better here, actually. Don't really want to take pyre damage if I can't, though. 21 damage is not the end of the world. I'd rather do this. And let's get you mid. You're killing that. Kill. Kill. We can hit something better up there. This guy's getting a lot of armor, but it's hopefully not going to matter. I got this just in case, but I doubt we need it. Do that. Like I said, the Siren Song is definitely a dead weight for now. Boom. I'm more interested in killing those. And kill that. I don't think I want to throw this away. I don't need to hit that Titan Scrat on him. That's good enough. Alright, we can do this. It's going to get a little bunch of extra hits here. And we might as well just incant to our heart's content. Draw a bunch of shit. So we'll play that. Heal for a little bit. Alright. And it almost kills him. But, you know, no sense doing that yet. Do that to draw. And boom. 2,900. 2,900. Never really understood that nomation, or... Nomation? No, that's not even a word. No, whatever. The whole 2,100 thing. It's like, it's 2,000. Anyway, that is neither here nor there. Could do an awake. Could do a restoring retreat. Almost makes sense. I don't think it does, though. Probably just a skip here, honestly. Awake's just too expensive. My heals are going to be the glimmers. Frenzied Swarm is almost making sense. Deep Offering, probably not. I don't know if it does a lot in this deck. Frenzied Swarm does throw the Ensnare away, but that might not be that much of an issue. It is just kind of generally useful. Honestly, this on holdover already kind of is a win condition in itself, I would say. But we're definitely going left here. We still need to get 20 shards. I think we'll be able to get it between now and then. Ooh, nice piercing. So that goes in that glimmer. We've prepped this glimmer for this play. I could see reasons to put it on the Titan's Grat. Or I guess at this point the Stain... No, it'd still be Titan's Grat because it's attuned. You know, the reason there is... We have a problem with Divinity, right? The problem with Divinity is... My Mollusk mages up top can't cash in on any spell weakness in the context of Divinity, but it's a thought that just crossed my mind. I could spend my final Helvant on one more Cilophyte. They're already endless. I could take a Pip upgrade. I don't need Ember or Draw, honestly, at this point, I think. Then I fit a Cilophyte up there specifically for Divinity, and that actually works. You know, it'll get hits in every now and then just die and come back. And I can start really hammering fucking Divinity home, you know? That is an option, and in either case, this Glimmer just makes sense, right? 1 sec, I gotta take a bathroom break. Alright, your boy is back. So we're going to be spending 15 shards on that hell vent if we wanted to make that play. I do want to make that play, I think. So pip upgrade. We keep getting -2 and just 0 use for it. Let's see what we get here. Okay. Well, honestly, sap, okay, you know, sap on an endless Cilophyte isn't the worst thing I've ever seen in my life. And then I hellvent it now, because I really don't have a better hellvent other than maybe the Glimmer. But if I just hellvent this sucker right now, for really good or good, I don't think I like, because that's going to overstack my floors, and I have endless Cilophytes wanting to come down. For the record, though, had I gone the Husk Shattered Shell route, even then, probably a melee weakness makes more sense. I'd probably just do the melee weakness there. So this is a really good cavern. But here's the unfortunate thing. Depending on what you did this run, I can totally see going to the right being the correct choice. For me, in my current state, it's not the right choice. But, you know, if you had Merchant of Steel upgrades to make still, you know, Vortex might generally be more useful here, especially if you don't have a good hellvent, right? So, it does suck to miss out on this cavern if you did. Because this is probably the most powerful cavern in the game, probably. Isn't it hilarious that the Malika cavern costs shards and this doesn't? This, by the way, I've said it before, I think, but it probably gets lost in the sea of videos. I've always thought a good way to encourage greater good in this event is to actually make this option cost shards. I think that's totally fair. Melee weakness, and to a lesser extent the sap. I mean, we're going to take the sap here probably, but both of those should cost like 10 shards to take. And then this could just not cost shards. To me, that's fine. Anyway, I think we take the sap. Reason being, I need floor space, so for the greater good's out of the question. Melee weakness doesn't really do anything for me. My damage is completely in spells here. So I think adding sap to this endless unit completely makes sense. Now, do I hellvent it now or later? I don't need to hellvent it yet, but it sure would be potentially pretty good. Might be better to hellvent it there. I guess what would my hellvent be if I don't? Just this Glimmer then? It's the only thing that makes sense. I mean, honestly, the Glimmer is pretty damn good. Especially, it is pretty good. It costs less shards now. I think I like that. We'll just hellvent at the end. Am I going left or right here? I think left. I mean, there could still be, I don't know, another thing we can get on. We might be able to get 25 health onto that Cilophyte anyway. So I think hellvent. Problem though is, let's say I find at the rare pack here or at the uncommon pack at ring 7. What if I find a better hellvent target than this Glimmer? Like if I find, say, an Ancient Synergy. Whereas I could just do this now. It doesn't give me huge benefit right now, but we know we want to make it anyway. I think we wait. I think we wait on the Glimmer for the final hellvent. I think right now we just do this, because I could find a really good spell between now and then that I want to hellvent. So let's do that. We're going to sap the shit out of fucking spell, by the way. Smelly Felly. We're just going to have to not play the Stewards so we can keep space available. And probably just going to take the hits on these Scourges. I mean, I guess I don't need to put both Cilophytes in right now, though, do I? Let's put... put you in front. I can fit Custodian up here. Got to remember to take a pip upgrade too. I'm in such a state right now that I might forget that. So let's make sure we don't do that. It's going to cost me an Ember Drain to do this, but I'm fine with it. Alright, we want that. Nothing else quite makes sense here. I could play the Ensnare, but I really don't think that's that necessary. We'll have the Alabaster Guardian destroyed at up here, and then I could even just do that. Though I'm pretty sure I just want to heal here. Might as well keep him alive if I can. I don't know, maybe another Ember upgrade would have been nice, but we're committed to the pip, I think, at this point. I think the pip definitely makes sense. You know, sometimes you just need a little pip. What can I say? A little bit of pip. How much damage do you do? If this guy would shut up, I could see. You know, this is a weird play, but nah, it's not that weird. I'm just going to do this. He'll eventually die. I was going to actually ensnare this guy, but that doesn't really make any sense. You're dead. If I do that, he'll still die. So I think this is fine to do. Just get this thing down. Get some more sap onto fucking Fel. I do want to get that dead eventually. Burn that? Sure. Should be able to kill all the other stuff just fine. Should try to keep him alive, right? That's fine, I think. Breaks the spell weakness there. But I think that's fine. Or I think that's fine to just do what I'm doing here, I should say. Yeah. I want to keep the spell weakness, get greedy with it. Give him an incant. Oh, I should have incanted mid. Oops. Oopsie poopsie. Oh shit. We've got an issue here. Didn't realize the whole spell weakness. I was thinking a little bit more. Okay, now we got the spell shield gone. We're good. We narrowly avoided disaster there. Well, we might be in fucking Disasterville here still. Apparently we only had 8 spell weakness. Fuck. Damn. Man, that was a big mistake. It was a big mistake. Wow. Well, we lose this one. I'm going to reload this one. I'm a little bit disappointed in everything that happened there. Obviously, it doesn't count because I reloaded, but I'd like to at least play this one out. This should have been a win. So I think maybe we need to. Let me think about this. What we need to do is put both of these down still. Let's get rid of these. I need to break his spell shield like sooner, so I don't have to like waste all those resources into that. And what else? Do this. I do need that to die. Okay, good discard. At this point, we want to put this back there. And I think we want to break this. That was a horrible draw, but whatever. Still not enough to kill this guy. I think I want to keep that. I could keep this guy here, and that should get him to die. I'll just do this. It breaks a spell weakness, so unfortunately we don't really want to do that. That still allows him to die, so I think that's fine. And I think we just want to get some incants here. Don't think we want to take that damage either. Do want to break that. Fucking hate Scourgefell, man. Okay, do this, this, break that, do this. Maybe we just incant here then. Man, the draw order here just sucks. Like, I can't get Titan Scrat. Like, I should have permafrosted Titan Scrat. I don't know why I didn't do that. But, well, maybe we got enough here. So 70, that's going to be our highest damage. Fuck, it still only takes him down to, to 800. It's not gonna be enough. It's fucking wild. Guess another option is I could just, if I could sap here, do 27. That's not gonna do it. Man, didn't realize how important actually hitting the Grat is. So in hindsight, I wasn't thinking. This whole run, I just haven't been thinking from the start with the whole Divine Boons thing. Well, let's just play these out. See, well, it's one away from getting it. Although that's a lot of damage. We can finish with that. See if, see how close that gets us. It's 46. A Frenzied Swarm would get us more damage. Of course, it fucking throws that away. Well, came close there, but that's still going to kill us. I'm going to try to just assume, let's just make believe now that I did the right play and did a permafrost on the Titan's Grat. And I'm just going to try to get the fucking RNG to give me a Titan's Grat up top so that I can actually win this fight and play the rest of the run out, because I really do want to see if this wins against Divinity. So we're gonna try to cheese the RNG here a bit. We're gonna have to just do things differently in a general sense. Let's do this. I guess another option is I could just put fucking Mollusk Mage mid. It's an option. I'll try it. It's maybe one way to cheese the RNG. This guy can still go top. There's really no world where that needs to change. Do need to kill that. And let's just start breaking the shields. The fucking train steward. I don't know. Just don't know how to kill that thing very well. So we go here. Kinda works. Do that to break more spell shield. Get some heal. I will burn that. Get another one of those broken. Well, Wilmington's dying here. Not really anything I can do about that. Break the spell shield. Now it's not cash in though. Take. This might be better actually. Just do this. Alright, all your shit is gone. So we'll just do this. Okay, no cashing in here apparently. Yeah, I'm not going to cash in on that. Oh, Mollusk made fucking 0 cents. I will say the RNG has been pretty fucking bad this fight. But we could do it there. Obviously, it's bullshit because I reloaded twice. But we're just going to assume I made the proper play. My head was clear, and I permafrosted a Titan's Grat. Had I permafrosted a Titan's Grat, we would have been A-okay there. There's really no reason for me. That is a downside of some of these just heuristic things that I do. Like permafrost and snare is just kind of automatic for me, but if I thought a bit more about what the win con in this deck is, it just didn't become apparent to me till then just how important that Titan's Grat was, I guess. It really didn't until then, so that's a mistake, but whatever. I guess this is still, the Icy Cilophyte plan is just still something I'm sussing out, I guess. At this point, is a Wildwood Tome making sense? I still don't think it does. Maybe it does. You know, against... You know what? It's better than the other shit. Is it? I mean, Channel Song's honestly not bad here, I feel. Channel Song with the Cilophyte. I can let one drop back. That's not really the plan, though, is it? And if it's endless, it's always kind of in the deck. Or in the hand. I think maybe a Wildwood Tome is worth a take here. And we definitely are doing the pip, though. 100% doing that. I think I want to go left and permafrost Titan's Grat now. Like any chance at permafrost. I think I want to take it. Spell Chain. Could also Spell Chain Titan's Grat. Our shards are already up there, though. Ooh, 10 and Pierce. I do like it on a Glimmer. Also allows me to cash in on the spell weakness bottom, which I'm just not really going to be able to cash in. But piercing on Titan's Grat might be better. Consumer moves, no good. Let's check this out. Yeah, these are most likely not good. Though, would I take a Broken Memories? Probably. Fuck. Well, still, I guess I can Spell Chain it and get Wildwood Tome back every turn. Just to make everything quick. I don't know. I mean, I think it's worth a take. I don't know. It's like, I could Surge Stone this, I guess, and now I have it every turn. And then I could pierce it, and I have it every turn with the Spell Chain. I guess that's worth it. I mean, that's fuckloads of damage. Guess we're going to Shardville here. And, yeah, well, we're doing it. Still, I guess, always want these down in cost. Double stack there is pretty good, I think. I'll bring that back down in cost, though. It's a little bit expensive at that amount. Granted, I have the Sapstones. I don't know how necessary that was, but whatever. I'd still hold out for another piercing on that and maybe a permafrost. We could bet plus 10 on this Glimmer. Just for bottom floor help. And I think it's about time we spend some purges. Let's at least get the stewards out. They're just absolute dead weights at this point. Predator, please. We do get a point of Predator. I think we take it. Now I really don't need that Wildwood Tome at all, but maybe top, Cilophyte top. Maybe it makes sense sometimes. Probably not, though. Well, Spell Shield is a bitch, but we do have the Glimmer, and we eventually have a Titan's Grat. I think we can take it. Can I draw through the deck fast enough? I think so. I've got all these stings. I've got all these root seeds. I've got a fucking sap tap. Let's fucking plow. Alright, you're going in front for sure. Go 1, 2. I do kind of need this to be happening, but it's going to hurt my draw by 1. I think I have to do it though. Okay, we're gonna go here. For this fight, I think I put Cilophyte here. And then 1. I'm gonna not play this, that way this doesn't bring back bolt. Like, I'm killing my draw by 2 by bringing that back. So let's just hope for the best here. I need to break this spell shield. Okay, that works. I'm gonna bottom deck everything useful in this deck. Well, we might just have to sap up here. I'm gonna have to let this go. This sucks, but like, I'm just fucking killing my draw. Well, this could be a good one for ensnare. I really do need this, but at the same fucking time, I also need to fucking find that. That's probably gonna be my Hellvent target. Let's go down there still. Need you to have 1 more damage. Let's do this. Ember Drain. Break a spell shield. I guess we're just gonna let that go then. Okay, we do finally find this. Might be better off doing that. We're a bit fucked here. I think we just gotta let this guy hit us. Good thing I put the right one down. I didn't check. Balanced. Alright, we got the broken memories back. I can kill this guy. 1, 2, buckle my shoe, and then we'll have just enough here to do this, which we will. And why not? Okay. Get some sap going there. I think we're fine to play this. Just get him sapped as all shit here. What? Oh, okay. You know, this play, I just realized how bad though the discard's going to be here with the broken memories. It's definitely just a risky play in general. I didn't really need to play the broken memories there, but whatever. This should finish him. Skip. Skip. There's an Ancient Synergy. I think we definitely take that. Get it down to 1 cost at the very least. It's a big pickup. This is where Monad went down. I technically went down at Scourge fell, so he made it further. Concussive Coals is not too bad, considering I actually do have stuff bottom. I probably will take that. Holdover. Holdover Ancient Synergy. Can I get it to a 1 cost? No. I can get it to a 2 cost. I think that's pretty good. It's a lot of damage. Hopefully I have the Ember to do this. I think I do. Hold over this 2 cost it. Let's do it. Surge Stone. The lances, because I really can't get these out of here. Maybe Surge Stone here is actually better though. I think that's fine. I could put Piercing on that other one. That basically is as good as Hell Venting it. Double stack. Don't like that. Let's do this. I think that's going to be good. Even though I'm quick, it's still going to prevent a lot of damage. Let's do a Pierce there. 30 here, maybe. I don't think so, though. Let's reroll here. These aren't really all that good. I guess I could improve Firebox, but I think I'd rather just make some removals. Surge Stone, another one of these. Well, let's see how the removals stack out here. Let's get rid of this. I don't need that. Yeah, I'm 10 short. Okay, well, we'll just do this then. Surge Stone, another one of these. And cost reduce that. So we do have 2 more removals. Let's just do it on the lances, I think. I can get rid of Quick Tome. And get rid of a lance. I actually still will Hellvent 1 more of these, I think. We might as well go above 150 as well, so why don't we put 30 here? I think that's fine. Alright, we're in Shardville here, but I think we're good to go. Well, we might as well ensnare that. Still do want to go bottom here. Give you damage. Put you up top. Put you mid. I want to keep this on holdover. I don't want to keep this on a holdover, right? This is kind of an issue. I can kill one of them there. That works. Do need to get the damage shield broke, but that'll happen easily enough. I actually dazed one of them for once. Nice. Let's go ahead and break the damage shield here. Alright, that deletes that floor. Sap that. Give you more damage. Don't think we need to do the broken memories anymore. That was like, I think the endless ancient synergy is going to be good enough for me. For this fight at least. I definitely delete all that stuff. Does waste a lot of that spell weakness. As they're both dying, just do that. We can start the chain here now. I'm wasting incants, of course, but it's potentially fine. Oh, this is relentless. Alright, if it's relentless, let's keep you down. Let's keep this on a holdover. Let's do this. Of course it throws that bullshit away. Which means... God damn it. Oh, whatever. Let's just... Ancient Synergy might be able to do this. It's 10 spell weakness. God, it's so annoying. It's so annoying. Why did it have to throw fucking goddamn broken memories away? Well, let's see. This guy does 25 damage. Might as well put him in the back. I guess that was also dumb. Alright, well, reload again. It's crazy how fucked this is. If I could do it over again, probably just permafrost when I had the chance, because I didn't have a chance later on, but had I been able to permafrost Titan's Grat with just a piercing, it's probably the way to go in this one. You know what, maybe we just do that, huh? I don't know. Alright, Titan's Grat, where are ya? Can do this here. And then do this. At least we can bring that back every turn. Okay. Get more here. The damage shield is gone. You know what we can do, actually, now that we have 2 Titan Scrats in there, I can actually get around this. So let's go here, and then I bring it back. That's something I didn't really think about before. Oops. But it'll work now. Let's make sure we're not having to redraw you all the time. Okay. Could break spell weakness here. I don't really need to. Let's just go here. Okay, I'm going to keep that spell weakness going. Wait, why do I have 2 in my hand? God damn it. Okay, good. Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay. Well, now the other one's, like, not in the fucking... God damn, this is so fucking annoying, dude. Fucking sap tap just fucked me. Oh wait, I have 3 of them. That's not what I fucking clicked. I was like, oh my god. Well, that might have fucking cost me again. Jesus, dude. What a fucking shit show. What an absolute fucking fuck show. Okay, we don't need the other spell chain thing here. Just put that in. Of course it fucking discards it. Well, we're definitely not doing it with 2 fucking spell weakness. God damn it, it's so annoying. God damn it, dude. So fucking annoying, dude. It's so fucking annoying. Now I gotta fucking replay this dumbass fucking fight. I mean, it's safe to say the line we took here... Without the permafrost, it just can't work. But if I had taken permafrost, I think we're fine. Permafrost on the goddamn Titan's Grat was the biggest fuck up. And arguably not taking... Crit Builder probably would have been good too. God, this is like so annoying. I hate these type of runs. Oh god. And it's also like it's almost like a thing of like I hate them so much. Then in a normal run, had I not known it's like a cursed run, would I ever just take Cilophyte? Because I know Cilophyte runs are just always like this. They're just a fucking nightmare. So would I'd almost just like concede. I'd be like, you know what? I don't even care about my win streak enough to want to like submit myself to a Cilophyte run, and I'd probably just skip it, honestly. In a normal run. It's just how much I hate them. Let's do this. Alright. Not click on the fucking Titan Scrat that other turn. And not sap tap out of it. It's definitely the plan. God damn it. Here I go sap tapping again. Whatever, we've at least got 1 in the pool now, right? 2 in the pool. That's good. Takes care of them. Also break a damage shield here. Yeah, let's just bring one back, keep the chain going here. Might just have to say fuck it to Cilophyte. I don't need the other one down, I don't think. Let's do... yeah, we're gonna need everything we can get here. Whatever, let's do this. Maybe at this point, it's just... well, we do need to keep these in. Both fucking Cilophytes down that we have to do this fucking turn. Well, let's definitely put one of them down here. Bring that back. Bring this back. Kill that. I think we want to put this in, I think. So you're just gonna die anyway, though? Well, maybe it's fine to sap the shit out of Seraph. Okay, we got 1, 2, 3. Okay, that works. Let me bring another one of them back. Okay, I think we got enough fucking shit now. Die, for the love of God. What a nightmare. What an absolute nightmare. Blank pages. Fucking sure, why not? Let's get that music going again. Alright, for this fight, let's put you down first. We'll put the other Cilophyte up top like we planned on. Keep this on holdover. Sure. No need for the ensnare. Spell weakness Tethys, kinda actually pretty okay here, huh? I mean, it fits. Alright, no mollusk mages yet. I guess we're just gonna go top with you. We're gonna have to let that broken memories go. It's just horrible fucking draw order, of course. Whatever. Hello? Are mollusk mages in the deck? The fuck? Yeah, you go mid, do some shit. Take one of you out. We're gonna have to let this synergy go, I think. Alright, you can go back down. Let's get one of you here. I guess that dying is good, in a way. Vector flicker, huh? Let's get it in the front. I think I want it to die. This thing's never gonna die this fight. Could also just do this. That way I don't have to keep redrawing this fucker. Maybe I should just start cashing in up here. Maybe not yet. Do need to take care of this mini-boss and such. Okay, you get your ass down. It's not nearly as good as it could be, but yeah, let's actually let you know, it'd be awesome as conduit to this. I should have played that first, but it's fine. Just gonna have to take this hit. Eventually we'll get Spell Chain back. There's a Titan channel. One short. Okay. Well, I don't know. We're not going to be able to cut through these guys. It's just a fucking shit show, man. Everything I planned basically didn't pan out. It's like now I can't, the bottom, it's bottom decking the other fucking thing here. The Spell Chain Broken Memories or whatever. That's a pretty big hit though. Okay. Let's break that. Just trying to set up a fucking Titan Scrat up top. That's a pretty good amount of damage. Still think the Titan Scrat would be better though. What do you know? The very last fucking card. Well, we can get it. We can get there with Glimmer. Here, let's go. Okay, at least I can get it here. Guess I don't really want to incant them necessarily. Okay, we can go here. Now this guy's gonna be in the fucking way though. God, there's just no winning, dude. There's no winning this. Nothing I do can fucking be enough. That actually works. It does just enough to kill him. Thank fuck. Headshot. Alright, well, technically, I do think, in hindsight, granted my Titan's Grats would be doing less damage because I would slot a Permafrost instead of a Surge Stone. I still think that permafrosting them, having 3 of them on Permafrost, so that I can discard at will, would have done it, and I wouldn't have had to reload. So the big mistake here, massive mistake, was the Permafrost and the Ensnare. It was absolutely unnecessary. Permafrost, Titan's Grat, that was the win condition. We do that, I don't think we have to reload, but yeah, obviously I don't really count this as a win since I reloaded, but that's the line, I guess. I don't think I have the will to replay through this one and try it with no reloads and permafrost, but I'm just gonna say I think it gets there with permafrost without reloads. The way I did it though, it's like, yeah, basically have to reload. That was a nightmare one, definitely. It might have been easier just to go Husk route there. I think Husk route gets there, but it's hard to really bank on getting a melee weakness cavern. I think without the melee weakness cavern, the Husk route is going to be tough. But for the record, I think you can take the sharpens, mainly just do root seeds, set up top, and with melee weakness, Husk Hermit with Shattered Shell and Fusion, it probably gets the job done as well. Let's see what you ended up going with there. So you did do the Cilophyte. Had two of them, but only one really had Endless, the other one had Large Stone, and they weren't really self-infused, so you're getting a half spell weakness out of them. Also, Root is a bit risky here. I would maybe shy away from going Strangler. Had the Broken Memories, that's good, but no Spell Chain. Probably... I guess it just depends on what your deck has. I think I would be tempted to Spell Chain it, though. I like the Piercing on the Titan's Grat, though you might run into the same issues I had with not having it permafrosted. Sap, I guess, makes sense if you're going Strangler. I mean, at that point, Strangler makes sense, right? So maybe Strangler in the context of how much you invested in the Wildwood Saps ends up making sense. So you did go the good route to get this good cavern. This on holdover is interesting. I mean, it makes sense in the context of your deck, because you're kind of just wanting to, I guess, go build a floor with Strangler on it and a Cilophyte. I guess this Cilophyte, because you can't fit the other one on. And just spam for the greater goods on and hope for scaling, I guess. Or maybe it's just there to chump block. I don't know. This is a badass Ancient Synergy too. But I think, you know, you didn't take the Mollusk Mages, which might have been potentially a mistake if you already had the Cilophyte and were going for it. You know, the Mollusk Mages, well, I don't know. With Strangler, see, this is a tough call, right? With Strangler, I think I'd be tempted to try the Mollusk Mage route, but this still seems pretty powerful. I mean, it made it to Temperate. I'm guessing, did your Wildenton just die, maybe? Let me know what happened here. It's hard for me to tell. You had the Crypt Builder as well. That is a badass Crypt Builder as well. But, yeah, I think without the Mollusk Mages, this one ends up pretty tough. I think I would definitely take a Mollusk Mage for this run. Anyway, though, that was a nightmare one. Props on that seed. Here's the thing. I think I want to add... It was a nightmare for me because I still am not that comfortable with Cilophyte, right? Cilophyte is one of those things... Because here's the thing. I used to hate Dark Calling Rector. Like, I could consider Dark Calling Rector runs nightmare runs for me for my first, like, 1k hours into this game, right? But then I got help from Raw Fizzlebeef and really just got it to where I'm super comfortable with Dark Calling. I think I could get to the point where I'm comfortable with Cilophyte, and then that makes these type of runs a lot better, right? I can see that it's generally pretty consistent to win with Cilophyte. I just need to know exactly what I need to be doing, right? And I don't know that I'm there yet. But I like these seeds. Keep them coming. They're perfect ones to practice on, because obviously the easy route with Stygian is just to get Sirens and mindlessly incant floors, right? That's just the easiest route to win. But there's a lot of these runs where you just don't get them, and Cilophyte is your next best option. your only option, really. So I do need to get these Cilophyte runs down. Anyway, though, I've spent about 2 hours on this run now, so I think I'm going to call it good. As always, thanks for watching, and until next time, peace.